What's going on, guys? This is going to be a little video about Uncle Mike's holsters and are they good or not, or are they piece of shit, are they worth the money? Um, I'll give you my opinion in the end. Um, all in all, I guess Uncle Mike's holsters work, but they're pieces of shit at the same time. They're like, they do the job of the ragtag, and I'm just throwing this one in here. This is a Blackhawk, Blackhawk. It sounds like you say black cock. You say Blackhawk. Anyway, I bought this at Walmart. You know, I hear a lot of stuff about Blackhawk holsters, and this was the biggest. I couldn't even give this away. Someone's like, "Hey, man, I need a holster for my pocket pistol." I'm like, here and there, like, I'm good. Seen those. I mean, that's how bad this holster is. Don't pick this one up if you're looking for holsters. Uncle Mike, I doubt it, but might make one better. Because, you know, normally Blackhawk's pretty expensive, but they've got their crappy line. I bought this one because I wasn't sure about carrying in the waistband, and for my 1911, how I was gonna like it. Like I said, I've cut the tips off, and it works alright. Just you don't want to have to reholster your gun if your buddy wants to see your gun, or you know, anything like that, or if you gotta take it out, or it works decent. I use it on occasionally. I'm buying a better one, but I've got literally thousands of dollars worth of, I mean, tens of thousands of dollars worth of plans of things I'm planning on buying in the future. So it's just what's needed. It's winter time now, so I'm going shoulder holster. I won't have to buy one for a while. Alright, now that that one's out of the way, and I've owned a lot of Uncle Mike's shoulder holsters, especially. Let's see which one is this one. Okay. Ground. Nope, that's the one. There we go. Okay. Now this one is normally what I carry on a daily basis. Now that it's winter time, or in summertime with the right setup for jacket, is Uncle Mike's shoulder holster. I tried doing some rigging stuff. I might still have it on here with tape, because they're okay, for one, these ain't very comfortable. And you hear all this shit, that ain't good. But anyway, I don't know. I tried doing the tape to level out the weight, because you know you got your almost 2 pound, or I know it was out frame, almost 2 pound 1911 over here, and you got this 8-round magazine. It weighs what? I have no clue, but the weight, half a pound. I don't know. I'm sure one of you trolls, or just someone that's knowledgeable, being helpful, will correct me. And the reason why you see the dots on here is because I have a few holsters, shoulder holsters like this. And when I normally try to put them in certain spots, but 1911 is my most of the time everyday carry, so I'm not really worried about how pretty my shoulder holster is on my Uncle Mike's. It's not a Galco. I'd like to own a Galco, but all the Uncle Mike shoulder holsters I've had, I could have bought one Galco. That's the thing, is Uncle Mike's cheaper than most, but now they've gone on price. I think I bought my first one for 25, 30 bucks back years ago. I think, yeah, about 5, 6 years ago. And now they're in the $50, $60 range. It's like, whoa, you know, there's DeSantis and all these other holsters now that are most definitely probably better. But anyway, so that's one. This is something you can kind of do if you got a couple of the same holsters. Hunter Orange or fluorescent green will stand out the best. If I had Hunter Orange, I would have put that one on there. This one. Now, where they messed up, really, they needed to have a double magazine holster pouch. How hard would it be? Wouldn't it cost them more? What? I used to work at a factory. You know, a Ford. It probably cost. I'm just guessing. I could be completely wrong. $20,000 car. It probably takes them $1,000 to make tops. You know what I mean? They could have added a secondary. There might be one you could buy, but just to help out the weight, because I mean, I'm constantly, it feels like this side's dragging this side up into my armpit, which is uncomfortable. So there's that one. Also, see the white dot on this one, and on this one you see no white dot. This is for my Taurus PT92 adjustable straps. You know, it's got a little heavier magazine, I guess. You know, well, that's nice. That's real good. That's what happens whenever I didn't have one in the I didn't have it loaded right. That was my fault. I needed to load that up fully. I'll check that magazine out later. Anyway, I'll run some rounds through tomorrow, matter of fact. It's nighttime now. See what the hell the deal that was. It's probably just, I know it's missing around, you can tell on the back. But anyway, I can fit my 1911 in here. It's going to be a little loose. But I'll tell you what. I went to Knob Creek Gun Range. They did me real good on this. The dude was pretty good. Of course, you know, you meet your pricks occasionally. Very good, but the guy who owns the place and a couple of the dudes work up there are really nice guys. There's an occasional guy who is a prick. I'm not gonna mention any names, but they do. But if you talk to the owner, he will do you right. He does. He's a good guy. But anyway, I live right by it, so it's pretty much my go-to gun shop. And I bought one. It didn't have one of these straps in it, right? And they come with like a ruler type of thing, because these are hard to get out. You kind of prise it loose or you can adjust it. And it didn't have. And then I took it back, and I was like, you know, man. I opened it up. I didn't look at it or nothing. You know, I just kind of got the right size. Because a lot of their stuff, they have so much in there that you get it down by ladders and stuff like that. I was like, after he traded me out for it, I was like, you know what, just to be safe, let's go, you know, say we got one from a couple behind where the next newest one was. I was like, let's make sure everything was there, and it was missing something too, so we had to take like 2 pieces to make one, and that was Uncle Mike's fault. You know, somewhere in quality assurance they have a problem. So if you do buy these, they pop open. They come in plastic containers with the little pop, you know, little indentions that you know, little studs that you can just pop open and check everything out. Make sure everything's there. And again, this one should have came with a double pouch. Okay, but for the shoulder holster, this shit right here, uncomfortable, real uncomfortable, makes noise. And this is where I'm gonna get it. This one. These are newer holsters. This is probably a year old, year and a half old. Okay. Alright, bought this one, I think the day I turned 21-ish. Now this is different quality. Whoa. Oh shit. Huh. Just noticed something. See, this one says Uncle Mike's and this one is made in USA. These are both Uncle Mike's holsters, but I'm guessing they've moved to Taiwan now. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Here, look at this. Beautifully done. Simple. No crazy noise. Double mag pouches. Even with the 44 Magnum, this, I'm probably, I don't know, just because the top, I mean, it's retarded. It's retarded. But they work. I give them that. They work. I'm not. If you tell me your Uncle Mike's holster is the best holster you ever had in the world, more power to you. But I'm calling bullshit, and you need to experiment a little bit more. Matter of fact, I highly doubt it, unless I'm low on. Because a lot of times when I buy a gun, like, okay, right now I'm looking at a gun, it's gonna be about $700. I'm gonna put about 300. It's gonna be a 45. I'm gonna put about 300 rounds of ammo through it to make sure it runs flawless. If it doesn't run flawless, then it's gonna have a problem. I'm gonna call the factory and wonder about sending it back. And anyway, then I'll put a couple hundred more rounds through it, but I'll leave the store with at least 200 rounds of ammo. 45 ammo, I was talking about at least like 100, 150. I don't know. I ain't adding it up right now. It's expensive. And then pretty much the 50. If you buy a gun that much, you're gonna have 50 bucks. So it's gonna be about 800, 900 bucks. And if I need to buy a new shoulder holster for it, so well, that one's a wider gun, so it'll probably fit in my Beretta one. I'm sure it will, but I want it to be snug and I want the snap, so that one will not be going in Uncle Mike's. I'll buy a DeSantis or something a little more higher quality. Something with a double mag holder, and I'm not doing that to think or to try to be Rambo with 14 magazines on my side, which is always good to have more magazines, but you know, it equals out the weight. Just like a Desert Eagle, good lord, that's one. You better have your shit strapped in tight. Like, if you was wearing a suit, you know, you could see. I don't use these because I don't tuck in my shirts and shit, and I don't wear them underneath my shirt. I guess I could use these, you know, with a jacket sometimes, which is probably what I should start doing. I might try that out. I know there was a reason I went to use them before, and it I don't know. Oh, I know why I don't use these, because I don't tuck in my shirts, and it kind of keeps your shirts and the sides kind of tucked up, so it kind of looks goofy if you know, you gotta keep on adjusting your stuff. But if you was wearing, you know, a tucked in shirt or something like that, then these work fine, and you wouldn't have a problem with weight. So I guess they expect people that wear suits to buy the cheapest holsters out on the market. Anyway, that's not a rant. I mean, I'm not bashing. I'm giving you the truth. That's all it is. Just the truth. This thing right here will work. It does flimsy as shit. I mean, it works though. It stays in. Like, you know, your belt retention. I haven't tried any. They're supposed to be coming out with new Uncle Mike's holsters. I haven't tried them. These like Kydex type of deals. Have not tried them, so I have no comments on them. I will not give you comments on stuff I do not speak about stuff I do not know about. Thanks for watching, guys. Got a lot more views coming. I need to hang up all my stuff now. Take it easy.